back with another lit video. Told y'all I was gonna try to be dropping more content, more of what we do here at DCC, and bring y'all along the way. I'm gonna keep my promise, man. All right, so got an 87 Aerocoupe Monte Carlo SS on 3 single turbo LS swap. Came into us to get some stuff finished up, and I'm gonna walk y'all around and let y'all know what we got to do on our end to get this guy up out of here and on the road. So I'll start up in front. We're gonna put dual fans on, derail dual fans. Take that single off. We'll get this wiring right here cleaned up. We'll rewire the MSD relay. Get those wires tucked and hidden in the fender well, wire loom and all that. We'll get that situated. We also have to get that wheel well bolted back up, mounted. Shifter, reconnect the shifter so we can get in gear correctly and everything. But this car is clean. T-top, big lip 4G 7-inch. Looking good, looking good. But we have to go under here to see if we could get that trailing arm adjusted forward to keep it from rubbing right here. It was frame notched, as you can see, but it still touches right there. So we were thinking that we can get this adjusted, but that's not enough room to get those wheels adjusted forward on the top or the lowers. So, and the coilovers are not adjusted yet, so we'll get those set, get them up a bit to see where we need to be sitting on ride height. Same with this side, it's not set yet. So we'll get that stuff situated. But what we're gonna do is, because we're maxed out on frame notch, so what we're gonna have to do is put a 1/4 inch wheel spacer right in between there, and that should give us enough clearance to not be rubbing here, because we're not rubbing in the front on the notch, it's just the rear. So we'll put that spacer in between there. That should handle that issue, no problems. Nothing wrong with using spacers on these, no biggie. We have enough stud to do so with the, with the extended studs, so no problem there. Like I said, get that shifter. You can probably see it hanging right there. We'll get that shifter reconnected. Have to bleed the brakes. Excuse me. Got to bleed the brakes. Get the proportioning valve done. This thing is really, really clean. I always love these Aerocoupes. It's really, really clean. This car is really, really, really clean. Does have the Dakota in it. We'll make sure that functions. He said it functions and stuff, but we'll make sure everything is right. We'll get all of that putting up and hidden and mounted up correctly where you won't see any of that. So we'll finish that up, get that situated, no biggie. Like I said, the proportioning valve, bleed the brakes, and hopefully we should be back to the tuner by the end of the week, permitting that parts get here on time and we can get them on. But really, really clean install. just helping my guy out. So just helping him finish it up. But yeah, so that thing is freaking clean. Ooh, Lord. G-body do something to your spirit, don't it? Ain't nothing like a box, though. Oh, yeah, that one's back on the ground. Y'all can see if y'all been following and staying in tune with the channel. You can see it's back on the ground. But we are gonna get this stuff done, and whatever stuff we kind of come across to see what else we need to handle, we'll be addressing those issues as we go. So we back. Got a few parts in, so I'm gonna walk y'all around, let you know what everything we got done, and what we're waiting on next. But we're pretty much done. Just waiting on the last. I believe we are waiting on just the drive shaft now, actually. But there's one in here, but it's kind of too short, so we're just gonna get that swapped out. But let's get to it. All right, so we got the MSD relay rewired. If y'all remember, all the wires that was right there, gone, cleaned up, done. Got the derail dual fans in. You can see in there. Yep. I just have to make a trim on this to get it to lay flat again, but no biggie. AC bracket, ICT. If you can see down in there, right there, got it on. We're waiting on the air compressor is what it is. Matter of fact, that's what we're waiting on. But get the air compressor on, you can finish the rest of the install with the bracket, because you can't do it without the compressor. So tightened up the cold side clamp, had a slight leak, so tighten that up, got it right. Got the catch can mounted, it's on there. Other side's going there. So got that done. Got the brake split, proportional valve is right now. We opted to go with the TCI Outlaw shifter, so I got that in, got it situated. You can see no more spaghetti down there. Got the Holly mounted right there under the dash. No spaghetti. We got the wheel spacers on. I don't know how hard it's gonna be able for you guys to see, but got that wheel spacer on, so no more rubbing. Got the coilovers adjusted to where we want it for ride height, both sides. Let's see, go over here. Had to actually mount this on the bottom so you can see your lights and see what the system is telling you, what's going on or not going on. That is just a cable for the small box right there, so no biggie. We got that in there. Yeah, stance is pretty good now. We got that wheel well up, so it's in there. Like I said, just cleaned up some stuff. I'll wire the two fans in. I got my power wires already sitting here. Just got to plug them in real quick. But we'll be waiting on the compressor, so that'll probably come in tomorrow maybe, but everything else is done. But this car came in from a buddy of mine. Shout out HBP. Dope install, my guy, as always. On 3 Performance. I think I said it in the first half of the video, but I'll say it again anyway. Really, really clean. Ready to rock and roll. So, time for the next. The list is actually done. So take this off here. Oh, the BIM module for the speed sensor on the dash, and then the compressor is what we're waiting on. So we'll get those 2 plugged in, hooked up. A biggie as soon as it comes in, but everything else is done for now. And once we get that stuff on, I'll cut you back on, let you see where we at. Fire it up, get it outside. We already tested the brakes, so brakes are really, really good, stopping really good. Had a bunch of air in the line, so we got that done. I had to fabricate the radiator shroud to fit over that gearbox. You barely can see it, but it's got a good cut right there. Sealed it up. Just kind of loomed up some of the stuff right there. Get it away from those pipes. But like I said, she's ready. Other than the compressor and the BIM module for the Dakota. So, like I said, once we get the compressor on and the BIM module in, I will make the last proportion to this video. Alright, we back. Everything is done. She's ready to go back to the tuner and get it on the road, man. So, walk you through real quick everything again on a recap. On the Aerocoupe. So, like I said, we tightened the cold side up. Had a pretty good leak there. We actually opted to change the radiator. So we ended up getting a little bit smaller. It was a bigger 5-core in there. We went with a 3 with the D-rail fans, dual fans. We put the condenser in, new condenser. Car will have AC. So we got that in. Both fans in. We have clearance behind the shroud, in front of the shroud for the piping not to touch in there. We got the cover down smooth, holding everything in, bolted in. Wired up the MSD. So just cleaned it up a little bit. We did get the AC bracket and compressor in. Get under here and show you guys real quick. So, yep, got that in with the compressor, tensioner. See, I got that corner over there cleaned up. Just gotta cut that nipple off real quick. Let's say we put the TCI Outlaw shifter in, and the BIM module for the speed sensor is in, set, fuel set. Everything's ready to go with that. So the client opted to have me build a really dope console. So I'm gonna build him a nice console. So stay tuned for that. Y'all get to start seeing the woodwork and everything we do here. We are going to do a full audio install on this vehicle. 2 12s in the trunk. It'll all be Scar audio. He has sequential tail lights on that Joker. Those are really nice. Like I said, we got everything under there adjusted. No more rub. Ride height is great. Oh, we had to put in the trans dipstick, so we got that in. What else did we do to this? Like I said, just got them rear wheels adjusted for not rubbing. Spacers in there. Adjusted the coilovers. We're waiting on the anti-roll sway bar, whatever you want to call it, but it'll be in the morning, so I'll probably make another video about this car at the dyno or after the dyno driving or whatever. But she's done, ready to go. Gotta go. But once we're done with that, come back, we'll do the audio. That way it's running and driving completely. Like I said, it does run and drive. Let's see if she'll fire up. Gotta put a little bit more coolant in it, but we'll see. Turn it on real quick for you guys. As you can see, box mounted. Yep, so she's alive and well. I said the next video I'll make will be at the tuner on the dyno or after that before we do audio, and I'm gonna take y'all through the whole steps of making the console, the sub box, changing out all the speakers, doing the amps, everything like that. So we'll definitely do that. Backup camera will be added in. Yeah, so y'all stay tuned, man. We on the road. This one here will be ready to fire up probably tomorrow morning, if not tomorrow evening. Just gotta get a filler neck right there real quick, so put some E85 in that Joker and we'll be ready to go. Gotta finish this line to make my return to that nipple on the tank. But other than that, we'll be trying to fire that thing up, like I said, tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, evening, whatever. And yeah, so then I will be waiting on for this one is the D1X Pro Charger system. We're waiting on that now, so stay tuned. Y'all gonna see it coming. While you're on here, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, share it out, comment, keep the negativity to yourself. Till next time, man. DCC. That way.